We're going to go on to the moon because I don't know what the hell it is. There's people out there with some really pathetically stupid suggestions on what the moon is, where it is, how big it is, how far it is, blah, 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 blah. Keep talking, man. Let the dope and the alcohol keep talking. Blah, 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 blah.
That's no way to talk about people, Mikey.
We are going to move on to talk about hopefully some factual information that I've recorded myself. Um, I will be doing experiments to provide proof of what I'm talking about because a lot of people they just had without doing any experiments on what they are talking about. So again, there are many rocks out there in the world, mainly in people's heads, but there are rocks out there on the land that we walk on. And none of you have gone outside to point a flashlight at a rock. I'll say that one more time, just in case the people out there with rocks in their heads cannot think or understand what I'm talking about. You or anybody talking about the moon have never gone out to point a flashlight, a half decent power flashlight, at a rock. Have you? Have you gone out to point a flashlight at a rock in order to ask questions on what the moon could possibly be? And if you think the moon is reflecting sunlight from the sun, you will have to do some experiments providing proof of how that works. Not just talking about it, because talking about your favorite sport team does not make them care more about you or the mortgage that you have to pay for your house. We're going to leave spaces in between my statements for people to think, because I'm not sure that they know how. They do not ask questions. They do not go out and experiment with anything. We need to figure out if you think the sun is reflecting off the moon, why there are dark spots on the moon. It should be lit up continuously from edge to edge on the moon, not black spots or uneven surfaces that are possibly lit up and possibly not. When the sun supposedly reflects off the moon, does it generally pick out just general spots where to reflect that light off of? A little bit over here, a little bit over here, not so much here, not so much over there. It's very selective if it does. Why are there shadows? Tell me why there's shadows if there's a direct line of sight from the fucking sun. Go and record a boulder in a field. Take your flashlight, your high powers flashlight, whatever the hell it is. Go get us a beam of light from your stadium.
The dark areas on the moon are caused by basalt, and these were caused by large asteroids or meteors during the first days of the moon. The reason why they're dark is because UV light has had time to age the rocks. The reason why there's lighter areas is because these are areas where impacts have happened and caused craters, and the material gets spread out from underneath, and it's just hasn't been aged yet. The reason why you don't go out and look at a small little boulder with a flashlight is because, hey, the flashlight's not that powerful, and the boulder is not as large as the moon. The moon's radius is about 1,700 kilometers. It's about 1,737 kilometers. So that's why it has a large surface area, and then there's about, I think, 1,300 watts per meter squared coming from the sun. So there's all that light's there's plenty of light to be reflected, even at 1 or 2%. Okay, I think that's the main point I wanted to cover here, and there's one little bit more clip here.
Think about what I'm doing in relation to whatever, guys. You need to show me that you care about truth. That's all I'm asking, man.
We care about the truth, and we also care about you, Mikey, but we're trying to explain to you the truth, but you won't listen.
Anyways, we're going to move on to my footage of the moon. There has been times when I have recorded crazy things. Because why? Because I go outside and record it. It's right there in the fucking sky, guys. Good day, good day, good day. We're just filming the moon here. Hopefully the channel is still going tomorrow, and I'll post this video up. It's currently Monday evening. And I'm going to start being a little blunt on YouTube, stating the facts and the actual truth. For those of you trying to gain employment or retirement from YouTube funds, I wish you luck. Someday you'll come to terms and actually talk about the real truth. And get out, do some fucking experiments instead of wasting my time. So yeah. Fucking damn mosquitoes. So yeah, just like every other moon footage, it's basically the same. I think I recorded this once before this. That little hook, whatever that looks like, or whatever the deal is there on the moon.
The hook, he calls it, is part of Sinus Iridium, which is a crater off the Iridium Sea or Iridium Mare, or, well, Iridium means rainbows, I guess. So it's in the Sinus, or the Bay of Rainbows, or the Ocean of Rainbows. You can see that the sun is coming in off the side and lighting up half the moon, or part of the moon, and putting the other half in shadow. So it's not always directly on. That's why you have shadows on the moon. It's plain and simple. Just plain and simple like that. Okay. And oh yeah, mosquitoes suck. I think every Canadian agrees on that. Mosquitoes, horrible entities. We can wipe them out. But I think that's my main point on here. Okay, everybody have a good day and goodbye.